Hello and welcome to the 4th episode of the photography vlog. Today we are at the Eberwhite nature area in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Now, right off of the bat, we have a pretty neat looking photo here, kind of a little teepee style structure here. So we're gonna grab a picture of this and then get moving. Awesome. All right, let's go. All right, so I think that maybe I forgot to mention it, but today we're shooting on the Sony a7R IV with the Tamron 28-75 2.8 G2 for photos, and the Sony Fx30 with the 11mm 1.8 for video. Now, it just finished raining, and there's these cool, what I'm gonna call canopy plants. It's just a straight stalk that goes up, and then the big kind of green leaf deal on top. They look pretty neat because it just finished raining, so I'm gonna see if I can't make something cool looking out of these. Take a couple of different styles of shots and pick the best looking one. Yeah. So sometimes it can be a little hard with focusing because the objects that I'm trying to get are really small and it wants to hit everything behind it just based on the type of metering I think that I'm doing. Focusing. I do a spot focus with the smallest little zone that you can use because I end up focusing in on very minute details. So I think we might have gotten this shot here. Well, nice little flower. This little spot's kind of hitting off today. And there goes the sun. Love when that happens. Okay. So I think I've got enough to cut down from this little spot here. So let's keep moving. All right, so I've never seen this before here. On these leaves, there's a bunch of little red, they look like eggs of something, but I've never seen them before on the leaves. I've only ever seen like bumps later on that look like crunchy, but I've never known what it was from, and I've never seen them at this state. So let's get a neat photo here. At 75mm 2.8. Yeah, that's cool looking. But yeah, tell me what you think those are. I've never seen that before. But we should keep moving. Now, I'm gonna assume that this is not a squirrel's collection, but rather a nice offering from somebody coming through the woods here, because this is, that's a lot. All right, so I'm probably gonna end up having to learn a lot of plant names and types and all sorts of stuff, because I don't wanna keep saying, here's another plant I don't know, but here's another plant I don't know. It's pretty cool looking. It's a nice like yellow flower with these bright red kind of, what do you call them? You'll see the photo. They're like, the yellow's curled back really far and then the red, see, so interesting. Yeah, I've never seen that before. I will probably end up having to do multiple episodes for this particular park because it is so big. I've been here now for nearly an hour and I feel like I've covered about maybe 15% of the park. So we will probably end up doing multiple episodes. I might span them out so we can do different seasons of them, or I might come back and we can get a part 2 and, you know, kind of whenever it's convenient, I suppose. But I think we'll have a nice little space right here. Try to find something cool to take a photo of. This river, we're gonna call it, this creek, is usually dry, but it just rained an absolute boatload this morning, and so this river has some actual water running through it today. So maybe we'll find something cool. All right, so I'm gonna see if I can't knock this photo out really quick. I really ought to get a telephoto lens for this camera, because this particular park would be absolutely great. Let's see, where'd he go? For wildlife photos. or rather bird photography. Yeah, he's gone now. There's a big fat robin just trouncing along here, kind of following me. And I think a cool part of this park is that the animals are so used to seeing people in here, and they're left alone by the people that come through here, that the animals are not really scared of people. So they won't necessarily run away from you. And speaking of the big fat robin, can I get closer to you, or are you gonna take off? Yeah, it really works with squirrels. No. Well, all right, I think we should call it for today. I've spent a pretty good amount of time here. I've had what I've considered to be pretty decent luck. I will have to come back because at best, I've only covered half of the park. I spent way too long at the little riverbed there, the creek bed, trying to find something. There really wasn't much of anything. So that was some time wasted, but I think I was pretty successful prior to that. So I'm not disappointed. It is absolutely disgustingly muggy out here today though. So I am quite uncomfortable, but I think for today, this is going to be the end of the first episode, or rather the first part of the Eberwhite Nature Area photography vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and leave a comment with your favorite photo. So just as I was actually getting ready to leave, see now it's cloudy and sunny. I hope the white balance on this isn't jacked up. Anyway, but as I was getting ready to leave, I look and I believe this is called a trillium is the flower. Every time I take a photo of one of them, my friend says it's called trillium, so it's a trillium flower to me. It is perfectly set up against this this log, and I really like the way it looks. So, see if we can't do anything with that. But once again, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.